What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Fortnite Save the World video. One thing I get asked a lot while I am helping people is how do I level up faster? How do I get evolution material faster? Um, that sort of thing. So I wanted to give its own video for that, and I'm gonna be going over like specific zones and what missions you want to play in specific zones to get evolution material or to get gold or to get stuff like that. Because right now there is a lot in Stonewood specifically for schematic XP, and there's a decent amount of evolution material scattered around there. Of course, it's decent for that level, that area, right? It's good to play those early on so that you can save up on the evolution material so you can you'll make your level what was I say? So you can level up or evolve your characters earlier, right? Because you've saved up for it. That's what I was trying to get at. Like right now, there's a 4 times schematic XP, and then on the other side of the map, there's another 4 times schematic XP. There's another 4 times schematic XP, so it's all over. One of the things I recommend the most are playing missions with mini llama rewards. Because mini llamas will get you like 150 to 300 gold. I think is probably the highest you'll see of them. Let me see what else. But yeah, as far as evolution material goes, there's like this mission right now. It's only got 2 hours left, so you guys are not going to see it. But this is an example of what you'd be looking for, not necessarily what you want to do specifically. Example being missions with 4 times XP with more than a single XP reward. You know what I mean? Like these 4 times one, say it was a double survivor XP, right? Like this one. Those you want to look out for, and you want to do not as soon as you can, but basically if you are trying to level up, then you're gonna want to do them in quick succession. So it'd be this one, and then maybe well, actually they're all double, so you could do them back to back. This one is an easier one. The retrieve data is an easier one only because you're protecting a smaller objective, right? Because the van takes up 4 tiles, and the retrieve data objective only takes up 1 tile. So it's easier to build defenses around than the ride lighting, but it's really your preference on what XP you want, which one you would play more. Like this one's giving a little bit of both, but it is a little harder. As you can see, mini boss, exploding death bombs, healing death burst, and this one is just mini boss. Right, but you're probably gonna get more XP, or you obviously are, because 4 times schematic XP than you will the survivor XP, but it is how you want to level. And as I explained previously, leveling up is dependent on your survivors, your squads, right? You want your first squad to be a doctor. That's that little symbol right above personality match. That's a doctor symbol. You want your character to be a doctor. That's why my lead is a doctor. And then whatever personality that character is, or your leader is, and this goes for all your squads, you want to have a leader match. So you see my leader has the doctor symbol. It doesn't matter what personality it is, because I could just change these characters to whatever personality the leader is. But in my case, my leader's a pragmatic doctor, so I'm gonna have all these characters pragmatic. It doesn't matter what their set bonuses yet, and I still say yet, even though I am going for like more set bonuses. Like some of these aren't fully matching, but this one's a 1 of 3, 3 of 3. You know what I mean? But I'm still trying to organize those, and that's the hard part, because I want more trap damage. So I'm gonna need trap damage of every kind of personality. But that is the example, right? Like for my fire team, I want a marksman, leader match marksman check, and then everyone else will have to be adventurous, because that's the personality type. You can try to organize them to your leader, but you're gonna want your leader to be legendary before you start organizing them, because say what if from the llamas you pull a legendary that isn't, see, like this, right? Like this one. So if you were to pull, say, this legendary, and it's a leader, right? And you want to make that your lead for that squad, because it may have, say, a leader match, right? If it's got a leader match and it's legendary and it's higher than the one that you currently have, so you have a purple leader, you have a purple leader in that spot, but you want this legendary leader in that spot, but they are different personalities, then you might want to do that just because they're legendary, but then you have to change all your squads to that personality, which is the rough part. I had to do that for mine. I had to do that for mine for this squad back here. This squad. I originally had someone else in this spot, and then Joel, and then a bunch of other different personality characters. So what I did was I got this guy by chance in the llamas. I put him in here to get the match with Joel, because Joel's a mythic, and I would rather match the mythics than not match them, because then that might bring my party a little bit down. So I didn't scrap them, but I slowly changed them one by one to the dreamer personality. So I mean, it was rough, but I did it. But basically everyone else was not a dreamer but Joel. I had to switch them from whatever they were. I think they were this type. They were curious. I don't exactly remember, but I know I had to change them from something else to dreamer, and I did it one by one. So if I got another dreamer, I would change out whatever character was here previously to this character that is here now, and then the same, just switch them out one by one. So I didn't lose too much power level. I just gained power level, really. But for now, example being, you want to play these missions with drops of rain. You want to play these missions with lighting in a bottle. You just look out for them. They're always the ones with the little timer on them. See how it's a little timer, and it's got like a skull. Sometimes they'll have a skull, sometimes they won't. Like this one doesn't. That one doesn't. But you see, this one's a double survivor. It's got 22 drops of rain and 50 snowflake tickets. That's a good one to play. Those missions are the one you want to be playing. That's why I advise people not to just play this play with others thing unless you're going for that achievement. And that's because you want to be able to select your missions and give yourself the best rewards possible. You don't want to end up in a random one and end up in like this area, right? No rewards, nothing necessarily beneficial to you other than a bit of gold and a bit of hero and survivor XP, or this one. You know what I mean? Because it'll tell you, we just need you to do a mission in a 15 plus zone and collect items in that zone, right? It doesn't matter what zone type, I guess you could say, like the industrial park or the city. It just wants you in a 15 plus zone, and you push that play with others, and it puts you in this area, which is going to give you some copper, some hero XP, some gold. But this one would give you, better stuff, give you more XP, and probably not give you more gold, but actually, yeah, it probably will give you more gold, actually. The mini llamas will give you gold as well, and each one can give you, I think a max of like 60, not max 60, but the lowest of like 60 to the highest of like 300. So that's what you would want to do. You would want to play a mission that's going to give you more gold, going to give you more survivor XP. It's going to be better off for you. That's why I tell people, read what your quest says. I have no quests. I finished my quests. There's no main quest anymore. I do have dailies, and dailies are easy. Daily, just complete missions as an Outlander, eliminate husks with a rifle. That's all I have to do. But the mission will say deploy scanners in a 15+ city zone, right? A city or suburb. And if you were to hit the play with others, it might put you in this one, or this one, or like probably not this one if it's 15+, but you know what I mean? You'll get a random 15+ zone, and that would suck. There's only 3. I just realized there's only 3. There's only 3 city, suburb, or industrial park type zones. It's only 3 variations. There's not any more, but there is. So, I mean, it could put you in the resupply. It could put you in the eliminate, collect, or in the ride lightning, or in the industrial park, which there is an option if you were to go here. Quest progression, quick play, and custom. Quest progression is for your campaign. Quick play is just you random players, and then custom will have you select a level, recommended power level. But yeah, you really want to be selective with the missions you're playing, because sometimes for a quest you may have to do a mission that isn't as good. Like it may want you to do a level 9 retrieve data, and it could be either of these two. But like I said, if you were to use quick play, you might end up in this one instead of this one. And although this one will give you probably like 15 or so, under 20 I would say, drops of rain, this one's gonna give you 24 off the bat. It's gonna give you double XP. So you know what I mean? Obviously you want to play the one with 24 double XP and the snowflake tickets, because you're probably gonna want, you know, the holiday llamas while they're still here. So getting the tickets for them is good. And like another example for this zone, I mean, there's tons of missions in this zone. There's also missions that give uncommon perk up. Now this is just like this mission, you play it since it's not a limited time one, doesn't have a little timer on it. That's a permanent reward, so you can do it over and over for uncommon perk up. But there's things like amp up, which you also need, and there are other things like different rarities of the perk up. Like there's uncommon, there's rare, there's epic, and there's legendary, and those are what is used for leveling up your perks. I'll just go to this one for leveling up your perks. See, for me, it's to change it because I have it legendary already. But if I were to go back and go to a weapon that doesn't have legendary perks on it, see, I need the rare perk up, and then for this one I need the uncommon perk up and the epic perk up. So yeah, I mean that's also how you get them when you pull them from the collection book, or if you pull them from a llama, you'll get them with random level perks. Sometimes you'll get them higher. Alright, like I got a couple of blues on that one. This one's got like mainly greens. You know what I mean? I don't think they go above purple or even get to purple, honestly. That one's all blue. That's a good one to start with. Tree light. All blues. All blues, which you can level up to purple. Every 8 hit creates a stun. Okay, that's kind of cool. I might level this one up just for that. I'm gonna go with Sunbeam. Sunbeam or Shadow Shard, right? Upgrading it to Shadow Shard will get you to Sunbeam. Upgrading it to Obsidian will make it go to Bright Core. Okay, Where'd it go? Here it is. I'm gonna favorite it because I want to try to build with that since it has stun. Just like the ice weapon, because this is a new perk system. Right, my previous tree of light I had scrapped and got rid of because I was playing before the implement of the collection book scrapping. And what I mean by that is if you were to scrap a weapon now, any weapon that isn't already in the collection book, it will go into the collection book and be there, right? You can get rewards from that. Previously, if you scrapped a weapon, it was gone forever. No getting it back. No takesies backsies, basically. But can I change this to energy? Okay, perfect. I'm using my mouse right now, which is why it's like you can't really see it other than when I interact with the items. I should turn this thing on. I should turn on the mouse view, but I kind of like for you guys not to be able to see it, but I also don't like it at the same time. What was I saying? Yeah, see, there's a lot of double survivor XP. This one is both double survivor XP, uncommon perk up. You may not, or you may actually barely start to use the perk system like around late 30, I would say. But as you can see, there's like frost up, uncommon perk up. It is a lot of stuff that you need, but you probably don't have interest in because you're not using it yet. Like the reperk you need to change perks, to upgrade perks of your weapon. Fire up, you need fire up to change weapon to fire. Frost up weapon to to ice, to water. But basically, to level up quicker, you're gonna want to be really selective with your missions. Like this one, 10,000 survivor XP, frost up, snowflakes, 4 times hero XP. That's a good one to play. Get you survivor and hero, 4 times hero at that. Because you also need to level up your heroes. Don't forget that. Your heroes are not important to your power level, but they will give you more health and you can unlock more things with your hero. If you have a base hero not leveled up, then more than likely you can't use some of their more than likely you can't use some of their abilities. Like right now with the Pyrus Penny, I can only use Rosie, and until I level up to 2-star, I can't use decoy. Until she's 3, I can't use a plasma pulse. Same with the other characters, right? Like some characters will have it in a different order, not these two apparently. Is that another Outlander? Yeah, see this Outlander, if I didn't have him 130, then I would only be able to use a shock tower. I would not be able to use Teddy or phase shift. So with some characters, Outlanders, that's how it is, right? With some heroes, you can't use a bunch of other stuff. So always look at your heroes and see what you can and cannot do, and what the requirements are for you to use their abilities. Gadgets as well. Gadgets, unfortunately, are oh, it was right there. Gadgets, now as far as I heard, you only get to use the first couple of them until you get higher level, account level. This level up here, account level. But that's okay. I will only mainly use the healing, the banner, Snowfield, sometimes the teleporter, but that's because the teleporter teleporter pads can teleport friendly projectiles. See? Just like how the thing shows right there. Boom. Just like that. But I do it in the reverse. I shoot missiles into there or rocket ammo, because I believe you can shoot the discharger into there. And if you shoot the discharger into it, then you're gonna be doing a whole bunch of damage, and you can do it at a safe distance. Basically, you or your friends could also just put it down, line up your rocket launchers, and blast into it and do a bunch of damage to the enemies right there without having to be in the action, worry about yourself getting hurt, that sort of thing. Or if there's like a wall that you want to protect, it will also have the opposite effect, just like kind of what it showed. If an enemy were to throw a projectile into there, it could be thrown at you, is what I'm getting from that video. I'm not sure if that's happened because I've never had that happen before. But back to what I was saying is you want to be very selective with what missions you're playing, who you're playing them as. Some missions will feel harder if you're playing as a soldier who can't do as much damage, or if you're playing as an outlander and you can't do much damage. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's good to play constructor. I know a lot of people are like, oh, constructor, what? That's weird. Why do you play constructor? Why are you not you're sacrificing yourself to do less damage? But look at that rare perk up. But constructors are very useful. You can constructor stack with your teammates, with your friends, if you play with your friends, or by yourself too. You could have a constructor setup, and that'll really help you get through missions. You may not have supercharged traps, but if you do have Total Rocket Now, you could use Total Rocket Now. That will give you increased damage and crit rating, that sort of thing. Oh, wrong one. Increased crit rating, and will give you health if you have the Total Rocket Now perk. But if you use the characters for Total Rocket Now, then you get increased damage, and then you also gain health from the initial one, but you gain damage and melee attack speed. So whatever build you're running, or if you're not running a build, you're trying to run constructor, you can get Totally Rocking Out from your traps, and then use whatever weapon you want after, or during the defense. But that's basically it. I could go in depth with the perk recombobulator system, but right now it's basically just how to level up faster. It's gonna be down to survival XP and evolution material, so that's why I urge double XP for survivors. Even if it's like this mission, it's gonna give you uncommon and frost up and snowflake tickets, it still gives you double survivor XP, and having snowflake and all those other stuff, the snowflake tickets and all that other stuff, is still really good anyway. Evolution material, like I said, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need straight up survivor XP and evolution material, which means you're gonna be playing missions like this and missions like this. Even if it's a little bit, it could add up. And you don't have access to higher level zones yet, so you can't play missions like way over here that give you 5 times Eye of the Storm and 5 times Reperk, and these ones are kind of duty, but you know what I mean. 4 times Storm Shard with 61 Eye of the Storm, you know what I mean. These ones are pretty good. That one's pretty good for Build Radar. Random Survivor, Frost Up Snowflakes, and some epic Reperk or Perk Up. I end up calling them Reperk, but I mean Perk Up. Legendary Perk Up 110 for Retrieve Data, that's not that good, but I mean, if you're in need of that, then that's pretty good. It's 4 times, another 4 times Eye of the Storm. Legendary Hero. There's also a website, and I'll show you guys in a second. Alright, we're back. Ignore my bookmarks, that's anime and K-drama. But this website called Fortnite DB. Alright. You can search anyone's, don't mind those guys. I was helping those guys the other day. I was looking at their accounts, all that stuff. So their accounts are on there. But today it hasn't reset yet. I got you get 2 free upgrade llamas, a smorgasbord llama. Smorgasbord, I don't know how to pronounce that correctly, but you should have gotten 2 free upgrade llamas and a smorgasbord llama for free, 0. But this site basically tells you all the rewards for every mission that'll give you a good or limited reward, right? See, like this one, Stonewood 15 gives you schematic XP and survivor XP 4 times schematic, 4 times, and then a regular amount of survivor XP. See, it's a 15. This one's a 9, gives you drops of rain and schematic XP. This one's a 5, gives you hero XP and schematic XP times 4 apparently, which is good. Candy Valley, Twin Peaks, and then the V are ventures. So from here, from this venture one up, is all ventures. V's ventures. As you can see, you don't get superchargers from the venture missions. You get superchargers from venture rewards, venture levels. All right. And I could show you right here, Venture Season 18. The Venture Season ends on January 1st, 25. It's usually like a day before, so I'll say like the 24th. But here are the rewards, and here's when you mission unlock right here. Oops, I highlighted the whole thing. But mission unlock is your level you need to be to unlock certain power level missions, right? Level 10, you unlock 23s. Level 11, you unlock 34s, 15, 46s, 20, 58s, you know, so on and so on. I'm between the 23 and 28 area right now. But when I unlock 82s, that'll be nice. And this is the levels you need to get the rewards in Ventures level. So, you know, level 5, you get a llama. 10, you get a llama. 13, you get a voucher. You know, so on and so forth. You also get more superchargers. Like right here it says 5, so you should have a total 5, 9, 5, 9, 12, 14, 15, right? 15. You should get, I think, 17 Survivor Superchargers and Survivor XP. Survivor Superchargers if you do all the quests, along with also getting all the levels. With weapon superchargers, you should get 4. So you get this one at 50, and you get this one at 40. You get 2, right? You do the quests, you get an extra 2. The trap superchargers, I believe, are similar to the trap and hero ones are similar to the survivor one. You get like 1 extra, 2 extra of each.
Yeah.
So there's that to look forward to. These are like the levels in between of what you would get, like in terms of evolution material or reperk or legendary perk up, that sort of thing. But they're repeatable basically, so you'll get those over and over. But this is like the reward summary. Oh, this is right there, 15. Okay, so look at that. So 15. So 15. 2, 3. So you would get maybe 5 superchargers, and you would get like 4 trap superchargers, 4 superchargers weapon. You get 2 plus to each one of the superchargers basically, and everything else you get 1 or whatever it says. Didn't even notice that on the left here, right here, where this is blue, where it's all blue right here. You get 2 extra each one. So like 15, you get 17. 3, you get 6. Or 5, sorry, I said 6. What the hell? Trap is 4. Weapon is 4. So for the weapon and trap superchargers, you'd have to do another venture season. Not all the way though, obviously, because if you want another trap, then you get to level 28. If you want another weapon, you can get to 40. But to make a 144, it requires 5 superchargers. So you need to do another venture to get your 5th one, and then that's how that works. Unfortunately, it won't give you 5. So it's like 2 ventures or like 2.5 inches, I guess you could say, for superchargers. But I'm gonna go back to Save the World. All right, we're back. Uh, that was just some helpful information there you could use. Go to Fortnite DB and check out your stuff. Um, check out your rewards for ventures or check out missions and stuff like that. It's also an easier way of checking missions for your zone, obviously, because you don't want to have to pan around and look at all these missions like this. Although it may be faster since you're there, you get to play those missions, you can just pan around and get to them and all that stuff. But like if you're not home, you can check before, obviously, if you that's what you want to do. Um, but yeah, that is my little breakdown on how to level up a bit faster. I hope it was useful. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.